Have you ever been stuck in a class such as chemistry and you don't know what to take, any notes wise, or have any idea what's going on? Well, hopefully this video will help you out with deciding what exactly you want to do as far as taking notes. Now, chemistry is a very conceptual sort of class, and obviously the first thing you'll need for notes is a pen or pencil and any type of paper, or if you want to go digital, you can use your laptop to take notes. Depending on what class it is, some classes may also have the textbook online where you can draw specific examples from, or you may just want to write the examples down on a piece of paper. One of the things that helps a ton is to have a study guide with you. Now, not all teachers will provide the study guide before your exams, but it definitely helps to narrow down what exactly you're looking for with a test. And like I said before, as chemistry is extremely conceptual, you will want to draw any sort of examples. So such as this, you can't see it very well, but it's a battery. One of those things that you really want to do is draw as many diagrams and examples as possible, as a lot of it is derived from actual physical examples. Now, given that not every class has something like that, you may want to draw something like this, where your homework will be determined through an example of any sort like that. Or if you're ever stuck and you don't know what to do, but you know what something looks like in a chemistry class, it'll be a lot easier for you to figure things out. A few very important things to know are things such as constants, anything that represents a Greek letter, so obviously you may not even use pi for it, but shorthand versions of anything that will go into an equation or type of chemistry reaction, you'll want to know that. And you may not even need to know offhand what exactly any of that is, but it helps to do a lot of those equations and keep writing that down every day and just remind yourself over and over again. For some examples such as graphs such as this, which again you can't see very well, but you'll want to draw the graph down, and any bolded letters that the teacher will put out or will put as a separate heading on its own, you'll want to have as its own separate bullet point, or anything that you may even want to write in different pen color or anything of that sort to help draw it from one topic to another. After your classes each day, you'll want to look through your notes again, what you did on that specific day, and write down 2 or 3 questions about what exactly you have based off of your questions from the notes. Maybe write an example question or something like that, or just even go through your study guide and determine that, do you know what was taught today and when it was taught. Some classes may provide you with a note card. And in a chemistry class, you will want to know what exactly all of your principles are, any of your, not exactly solubility, but some charts will be provided as far as equations, constants, and anything like that. You'll still want to know what they are, what they mean, and how they're used in an equation, though, because some teachers may not offer you a separate heading as far as what goes where and what type of question it is. So it's up to you to decide and judge based on what that is. Another thing you will want to have in mind is any type of definition. So your principles, your laws, anything like that, you will want to have written down, because those will either form the basis for future things for your chemistry class, or they will be building blocks based off of what you need to know. Any images that you have, either from online or anything to that sort, you'll want to have maybe written down, but also you want to be able to have offhand. So if you're looking for an image like that and you can't find it online, but the teacher won't be able to help you out, then you'll want to have that image. So you may just write it down, you may copy paste it off of their PowerPoint or something. You'll want to have all of that information. And specifically, after you're done taking notes, you'll want to go through your study guide, which, my example right here, and you'll want to go through everything right here on your study guide from beginning to finish and ask yourself the big question of, do I know what it is, and am I prepared to answer a question like that? If your answer is no to either of those two, then you'll want to make sure that you know questions and answers for all of that. So again, any bolded points, any new chapters, anything that goes under its own separate heading in your book, you want to have written down, maybe on a separate page, maybe with different ink, or anything of that sort, just so you can have it tied as one specific thing, and then you have your other heading, your other text, any diagrams that go along with that, you'll want to have written in that same thing. Not only for the purpose of just to break the monotony between the same color of ink when you're studying, but it'll also help to freshen up based off of the color of what you're writing with. Because that'll help you to remember, because if you remember everything is just one type of ink, you won't specifically know what is this and what is that. So that's how you take notes in a chemistry class well enough to where you'll be prepared for a test. Thank you.